Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, main proprietor of Tenkar's Tavern blog. Diamond Comics files for bankruptcy amid distribution controversy. This article is at CBR, but it's landing all over the place. And Diamond Comics is owned by the same company as Alliance Game Distributors, which there's that trickle down thought that this is going to be a lot more. So this is a Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which is generally a restructuring, if I recall my bankruptcy. I worked retail in the 80s and early 90s, and the company I worked for declared Chapter 11 twice. Diamond Comic Distributors Incorporated has officially filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Per Business Wire, Diamond Comics Distributors, one of North America's largest comic book distributors, has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. The petition for bankruptcy seeks the United States Bankruptcy Court for the District of Maryland to facilitate the restructuring of the business, which has received a $39 million bid from an affiliate of Universal Distribution for Alliance Game Distributors. So this is kind of like the vultures coming in to try to pick off what they think are the valuable pieces. My opinion. I'm not an investor here. Currently, Diamond is still owned by Geppy Family Enterprises. I believe they own part of the Orioles, who also own Alliance Game Distributors, Diamond Book Distributors, Diamond UK, Diamond Select Toys, Gemstone Publishing, E. Gerber Products, Diamond International Galleries, Hakes Americana and Collectibles, Morphe's Auctions, Baltimore Magazine, and its own branded entertainment museum. Everybody's got to own a museum, right? You ain't nothing until you own a museum or two. This comes on the heels of a slate of publishers leaving their exclusivity agreements with the company behind for a wider share of distributors across North America. Well, that would really hurt your bottom line, wouldn't it? If you go from being the exclusive distributor of companies such as, all right, Boom Studios. I am so far removed from comic books these days. Boom. But Image, yeah. Marvel, yeah. DC, IDW, Dark Horse, all have ended their exclusivity agreements with Diamond. Diamond Comic Distributors President Chuck Parker released a letter to various comic book stores, which is going around. That's what I first saw before I actually read the articles, because the articles go a little bit deeper into what's going on. Confirmed the news of the company's bankruptcy filing, as well as their intent to sell the company and its sister companies to Universal in the following months. The letter, as per Bleeding Cool, reads, "Dear valued customer, I'm writing to share one of the most challenging messages of my career. Earlier today, Diamond made a difficult but necessary decision to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. This step is intended to stabilize our financial foundation and protect the most vital aspects of our business. This decision was not made lightly. I understand that this news may be difficult to hear as it is for me to share. The Diamond leadership team and I have worked tirelessly to avoid this outcome, but the financial challenges we face have left us with no other viable option. Chapter 11 will provide us with the opportunity to restructure and address our financial obligations. This process will likely include the sale of key assets of Diamond Comic Distributors. We have already received a commitment from Universal Distribution to purchase Alliance Game Distributors, so that's affecting our hobby, coupled with a signed letter of intent to purchase Diamond UK. And we remain committed to pursuing offers for all Diamond lines of business." What does this mean for you? I want to reassure you that with secured financing in place to support our operations, Diamond Comic Distributors is committed to continuing business as usual throughout this process. Our plan is to continue fulfilling orders in a complete and timely fashion, and we are working hard to minimize any disruptions to your orders. We will be as transparent as possible during the process and will keep you informed of significant developments. If you have any questions, please reference the retailer FAQ below. Also available on our retailer FAQ page on the Retailer Services website. We are committed to your business and ensuring your needs are met as we navigate this process. Now, Diamond's declaration of bankruptcy was heralded by the closure of the company's Plattsburgh distribution center in early December, which came with little to no warning. Between the fact that the Plattsburgh location served as a central piece of Diamond's infrastructure and that the closure came just weeks before the height of the holiday season, publishers, store owners, and readers were all left with cause for concern. At the time, Diamond's Chris Powell stated this process is not working as it needs to, obviously, but modifying it takes time. We must make changes and test them with live data and shipments while trying to minimize the impact on retailers. So, folks, I will leave a link to this article. They're talking about selling Alliance, right? There's an offer for Alliance. Alliance is what many games, RPGs get distributed through. I don't know if that's good or bad for the hobby. We already know that, like, WotC has gone pretty much to direct distribution, right? They've cut out the middleman. Print on demand, to a large extent, cuts out the middleman. I wonder what the future holds. Well, listen, I know comic books has been a failing industry for decades. This is just another sign of that. But what does this foretell for the gaming industry? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you've found any further articles that have any additional information that I missed here. Please, I'd love to hear about it. Other than that, I may or may not have another episode come out tonight, depending on an answer I am waiting on. Details when I have it. Other than that, there's a live stream tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Kurt Gould, formerly of WotC, will be our special guest tomorrow. So, 8 p.m. this channel, Tenkar's Tavern. See you then. You know the deal. Be safe, be well. God bless for others, I for the well. Yeah. You know, I know. Laters.